Hi, and welcome to another episode of More to Advertising here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Jeff Swartz. I'm excited about my next guest. Sarah Clay is the owner and the LinkedIn guru trainer behind Sarah Clay Social. She knows anything and everything to know about LinkedIn, and I'm excited to kind of extract a little information about that for you all. And welcome to the show, Sarah.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, and you have, even if you just go to your LinkedIn page, there's a lot of really interesting things that you do that I don't see other places do. But you have a video on there, right in your profile image, that talks about the three C's to be having a successful LinkedIn presence. Can you go over that for me a little bit?
Absolutely. My mantra is to keep LinkedIn simple because people are busy, etc., etc. So I came up with these three C's. So the first one is to create decent content, good quality content, so people want to read it. The second one is to connect with people because there's no point in putting out amazing content and nobody will see it unless you go out and make those connections. And the third C is to be consistent on the platform, consistently there, consistent with your branding, consistently posting, because the consistency is what's going to build trust in your audience.
I love it. And just out of curiosity, when was your, because you weren't always doing the LinkedIn thing. So when was your aha moment? When did you realize this is powerful and I love this and I want to help people learn it? What was your aha moment?
Okay, so good question. So I used to run a social media agency called Sarah Clay Social, and I was running social media for all kinds of companies, a lot of hospitality, fashion, that kind of thing. And I decided one day I was going to put myself out on LinkedIn and start to get some business there. I posted twice. I posted a little film and a short post, which both of them took me about all day to write. We're going back a few years. And I had such an amazing response, both on LinkedIn and off LinkedIn, from putting these two posts up within like a couple of weeks, that I thought, wow, this is incredible. And I was walking down the street near my house, and people were stopping me in the street saying, "Oh, you're all over LinkedIn." I was like, I've actually posted twice in the last 2 weeks, and they were my first two posts. And the power of LinkedIn is incredible. And I got cold inbound inquiries because of those two posts. It's just amazing, the power of
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
and that speaks volume to your one C of content, of having something of value, and you spent a lot of time on that. So and then you built up obviously the other two C's as well too, and really kind of cracked the code on this. And speaking of the code, there's the whole LinkedIn algorithm thing. I don't believe that. I think we're in the same mindset of it's not about beating the algorithm. It's about understanding the algorithm a little bit better, so you understand how to adjust your comments and your posts and the content that you're developing to be more aligned with it. Can you go over just a little bit about what the LinkedIn algorithm is, and how does somebody work more aligned with the algorithm?
I absolutely agree. I think we're definitely on the same wavelength. It's there. It's a beast. We need to befriend it basically and do what it wants us to do. And we can help ourselves by watching our stats, watching things, and keeping an eye on what's happening on our profiles and our content. So one of the things which I always say to people is that when you've posted, there's this kind of golden hour, which actually has sort of stretched into two, sort of coming to 2 hours, where if you're active on LinkedIn just after you've posted, then LinkedIn love that. LinkedIn want you to be active on the platform. So what they're going to do is see that you're active on the platform and that you've just posted. So they're going to push your post out to more people. So being active on the platform when you've just posted is a really good, simple strategy to use.
I like that. And that makes a lot of sense because, I mean, all these social media platforms want you to use it, and a lot of their algorithms are kind of geared towards that. I know that you're a wealth of information and a wealth of knowledge. We're already out of time, so I appreciate you sharing this information with the audience and being on the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's absolutely flown by, and I've really loved meeting you and chatting, Jeff. Thanks very much.
Yeah, you as well, Sarah. And thank you for watching this episode of More to Advertising here on Daily Ad Brief. If you want to get in contact with Sarah and learn a little bit more, I highly recommend following her on LinkedIn as well too. We're going to have her contact information at dailyadbrief.com as well. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, Jeff Swartz.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.